I mean, I can talk the talk, but walking the walk, a little different. I can walk the walk on some stuff, thanks to in part this camera. But I'm always trying to improve with that. Just always trying to improve with many things, and they don't always pan out the way you want. Excuse me, there's so many points I want to make. I'm very tired. But I wanted to do this as a dedication and also a celebration because I remember when I just remember when I originally wanted to shoot this video. In '02, when I nearly lost my vision, my mom told me we were sitting at McDonald's. I could kind of see I knew it was a French fry, but I couldn't see really colors. I could just kind of see shapes, which I guess is good for burger and fries and a big Coke. I can kind of tell, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. Okay. She said, "Promise me you'll never forget my voice." And it seemed so outre. And when she passed, I wanted to retain every voice record I ever had of her. Because I'll never hear her voice again. And that's the weirdest thing since she passed, because I'll never forget her face. I'll never forget her smile. I'll never forget her voice. And I will never forget her making me so proud of myself. No matter what obstacle I faced, she was always there to build me up. And now, in a physical form, she's gone. But she's in no pain. And she wouldn't want me to be in pain. No matter how much time passes. Her death will always hurt. But as long as I work towards accomplishing not only her goals but mine, all the pain I go through will be worth it, because she went through a lot worse than I've gone through. I may have had to sleep outside a few times. That doesn't really compare to having cancer course through so much of your body that you can barely move. That's what she had to put up with. She put up a brave face. And I remember when it was I think August, and we had a security officer at Best Buy who screamed his head off at me for just locking a cage wrong. I wasn't told the right way to lock the cage. I just locked it wrong, and I was just trying to put returns away. And he just screamed my head off. And I clocked off, and I just left. As soon as I could, I left. And I remember thinking, I want to quit. And I remember I couldn't, not money-wise. Because the checks, at that point, I wasn't full-time, so the checks weren't, I was basically breaking even. So I can't give them the satisfaction. I love this job, and this is the kind of job she wanted me to have. She didn't want me to have a job I hated. She wanted me to have a job I love, and no matter what job you have, you're going to have people that make it hard on you. I decided every day, from after I got done with my pity party, and we had a trip to King's Dominion, I just skipped it. I think it was a Friday shift where this happened. Monday was King's Dominion. I just didn't go. I made up some cock and bull story about a cab not picking me up, and I told one of our managers the next shift, I said, "Why didn't you go?" I said, "I just didn't deserve it. I allowed someone to beat me down so much to that point where I just didn't feel like I deserved to go." And I was determined, one, to never feel that way again. Because I wanted to go on that trip. Because some of my best memories with her were at King's Dominion. And for me to go on that trip, it would have been perfect. But that was taken from me in part because I allowed it, but in part because someone screamed his head off because he decided he had an inferiority complex and needed to take it out on someone who was pretty new. I'd been there for a few months. I decided, you know what, I may never go to Kings Dominion again, that's fine. That's fine. I'm never going to have a company paid for it. That part sucks. But I deserve to go, God damn it. And if we have the opportunity again, I'm going. I'm not going to any roller coasters. I'm going to be smart. I mean, I want vision after all. But I'm going, and I'm going to have the time of my life. And I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure if I see someone being insulted at work, I stand up for them, because no one stood up for me that night. We had a bunch of Geek Squad agents just laughing, saying, boy, you fucked up, didn't you? You screwed up. You're not that good. Well, I was good enough a few months later to be highlighted as an example of good work ethic and what you should be at Best Buy. That was my reward. I didn't get a King's Dominion trip for it. I got a sense of pride that no trip would make up for, or no trip would equal, I should say. Since then, so many things, so many people have come into my life that made it better. Some have made it harder at times, but I'm so glad that everyone has come into my life that did, because 3 weeks after she died, people were thrown in here, and it's something where it's a weird situation, but I'm able to help make lives better. And that makes me feel so good. Because she would have wanted that. Maybe she wouldn't have wanted me to be taken advantage of financially, as has happened, but well, that's obvious. I know that, so I know that much. I mean, I'm sure when I head up there, she'll be giving me a finger wag or two, and I'll be like, hey, didn't know any better. And then later I knew better, and I was like, felt trapped. You know. And then it's, second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance. My heart's, I think with my heart too much. But that's my cross to bear, not hers. And my goal is just to one day buy the house, because that's what she wanted. It didn't happen. That's my goal. Another goal, go to Kings Dominion. It's a bit deferred, but I want to go there. I really do. I would love to go to Kings Dominion, just to have fun, just to merge those chapters, the past and the present, colliding in a wonderful way. Although on a practical level, what did I really miss out on in Kings Dominion, right? I missed out on not going on any rides, because now I can't do rides. I missed out on risking sunburn, getting sick on park food, and let's see, did I have my camera at the time? I don't believe I actually have my camera. So I really wouldn't have been able to maximize things at the time anyway. So those are kind of the pros. Plus, actually, I saved money by not going, because I would have had to pay to go to and from work. So I still lost that. So I still would have lost money doing that. So in a way, I gained $20, lost some memories on that though, and as someone whose vision is shot-ish, there's no guarantees for vision, folks. I went into an eye exam on the 27th of June in 2002, knowing something was wrong, and then being told you need surgery by tomorrow, you'll be blind on the 14th. So it was a Thursday. I found out I had detached retina. Friday I had surgery, or Saturday I'd be blind. That was a fun time. I'm going to share a story on that. I might have said it before. But it's actually one of my fondest memories of my mom, because we had so much fun during that whole time period. In weird ways. And I can't remember a damn thing visually, because I was just so, I couldn't see. I had an eye patch on for like 3 weeks. So we went and we got back from the hospital, and we recovered. I was leaving, and we had to cross like 6 lanes, or what she said was 6 lanes. Might have been 4. I don't It was 14 years ago, and I was like, yeah, couldn't see. And she's deceased, so she's not going to be able to shed any light on it. So we're crossing the street, and it's kind of like that Seinfeld episode with the Frogger game, where we're kind of running a little bit. We're trying to make sure we don't get hit by cars, because that would be really bad. If you got to pick between having eye surgery and getting hit by a car, go with the eye surgery and see if you can avoid the situation that puts you in an area where you might get hit by cars. Because that's probably something you want to avoid in life. So we get through that, and then we just kind of chuckle. And then hearing that story is one of her favorite stories to tell at the Legion, because she just loved it. It was a laugh riot, and she was so proud of me. She'd always brag. And she would, and whenever they met me, they're like, "Oh, this is the Jeremy we hear so much about." And when I was, I'm just going to tie this back into Best Buy. First time I thought of it, when I was cited as a here's your gold star kind of. This is what you should do. Copy him. Do what I do, and that is. Am I flipping myself? No. Okay. Do what I do, and it's kind of a recipe for success usually. Just try to be less of a prick to customers, because I sometimes have no filter and I need one, more than I have. So, in terms of work ethic, good work ethic, unquestionable work ethic, to a fault. But nonetheless, cited as gold standard. Going back around, someone came up to me behind cash lane and said, "Boy, you're the Jeremy we hear so much about," which also tied into a funny nickname I had in, I think it was '02 on the TNO forum, of either Jeremy or Tijemery, which was amusing. I believe my camera is going to die, so I am going to nix this. But this is a lot of fun, very cathartic. And happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Cherish your mothers if you still got them. If you don't, remember the memories, remember the good times, remember the bad, and honor them on this day. Have a wonderful day.